So it's interesting. On the internet, everybody's fucking rich at 12, right? And motherfuckers be giving like, I'm not gonna lie, like some motherfuckers give pretty good advice, but like, I tried businesses. Like I've been trying businesses for 7 years. Did I go crazily on all of them? No, not really. But, you know, why is everyone motherfucker so fucking rich? And if they're so fucking rich, why do all of them still sell you something? And I get it, it's like, oh, I still wanna I still wanna make some more money or whatever. I mean, to me, wouldn't you wanna prove that your shit actually works and just, do shit for free? Like give back. Like if you're really a fucking amazing trader, for example, right? Fucking why are you giving out a course or selling a Discord server? And it's like, okay, sometimes I get it because you want to build like a closer community or whatever. But I don't know, if I were to do something like that, I would do like, if I were to make a Discord server or something like that, I would make it like $1 or something, just so you keep away the, you know, scammers and, people like, just make it like $1 a month or some shit like that. So you keep away the, what happens when you have a free Discord server. Like it's a little bit more tightened, tightened. Or I guess you could make like custom roles on Discord too. Yeah, but why does everybody sell a course? Like, if you make fucking 10K a day, you're a trader and you make 10K a day, why the fuck are you selling a Discord server for signals or for your course or, like, wouldn't you? Because the thing about trading is that I don't know if you guys really saw that shit, but there are not really many recorded successful traders, if at all, to be honest. Like, yes, it's easy to fake it, and that's why many people don't believe it. But like, I don't know, like, how many fucking traders do you know that don't sell something? Like, there are very, very few. And even the ones that don't sell you something maybe have like Amazon affiliate links to like, oh, buy this trading psychology ebook or whatever. Or they have affiliate links to like prop firms. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I actually think that's one of the better ways to monetize your audience. Like selling a course is kind of scammy, Like, okay, you could say it's different for one-to-one coaching because genuinely you can sell that shit. But like, a course, you could make a YouTube video of that shit. 6-hour YouTube video, yeah, you can. So yeah, selling a course to me is kind of scammy because like, Discord server is kind of scammy too. I mean, prop firms are one of the better ways. Like, I feel like affiliate marketing is one of the more better ways of selling shit. It's like, when you do affiliate marketing, is you're not really hurting anybody. Everybody's kind of gaining. You get a discount, I get a commission, and it's kind of cool. So yeah, but still, that doesn't take away from the fact that what you're mainly selling is that, like, does that business model really work? And I think, yeah, most of them do work, to be honest. When you're selling a course, you just low-key a bitch. I mean, not low-key, you're a fucking bitch. Like, I need to really see that you're really making money from that shit. Because to sell a course, that's why I guess selling a fitness course is somewhat better, because you can't really cheat a physique. I mean, yeah, you can fucking take steroids and shit. And yes, that is cheating. That's fucking cheating. Because you're literally cheating your hormones. It's not your fucking knowledge. It's not that, oh, I'm eating raw liver every day and that's why I bench more than you, so you should eat raw liver too. No, they're just spinning steroids. And yeah, I mean, raw liver won't really do shit, but just a little, just a little example. So motherfuckers that are like, oh, here's how you dropship. And then they're like, oh, and by the way, you use my affiliate link, you get 3 months of Shopify. And it's like, okay, that's fair. But like, do you really get the money from dropshipping or from Shopify? I mean, it's true that basically everybody has a YouTube channel to make money. Not many people have a YouTube channel just because even fucking like really rich motherfuckers, like even Alex Hormozy fucking has a YouTube channel to make money. At the end of the day, you're still his customer, and lately he has been going a bit downhill with this shit. I don't know if you know, but his latest book launch, he kept upselling us, and then he sold us like a $3,000 book. Like there were like 12 books. If you know, you can easily get them for free. But still, like, bro went from I have nothing to sell you, I'm selling the cheapest thing on Amazon, like on Kindle, like my book is $1, my audiobook is free on Spotify, to $3,000 thing. That's what a lot of motherfuckers do. They first they're first doing this shit for free, giving hella value for free, and then they're like, okay, you trust me, now I'm just gonna get my money. That's, like I said, that's not fine. Like, to me, I don't know, selling a book again is a one to many type of thing. And come on, $3,000 for those books. Like, I read them, they're good. Yeah, they're good. It's Alex Hormozy. They're gonna be good. 3,000 from someone who doesn't need our money. Like, he could have easily, I'm not saying for free, because obviously you lose money from manufacturing and shipping and all of that. I'm not saying he has to lose money, but I'm saying that he made hella profit from that shit. Like, he made like 100 million from that one launch or something like that. Like, he broke a Guinness World Record, I'm pretty sure. Like, at this point, even everybody is their audience. I mean, he did say in his offers book to sell like premium shit, Because if you remember before, he was like targeting businesses making $1 million plus a year. Then he went to like, I don't know, 250K or something like that. And then he sold these $3,000 books, which basically, you know, most people can buy, like, if they really, really want to, you know. I mean, I would personally rather buy a car or something, but like, they were good, but I don't know if they're that good. Like, a lot of the advice in the books, they're kind of, it's kind of already in his other books, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. No, I'm not. You know, they were good. They were good, but $3,000 goods. I don't know. He also had a $600 bundle or 500 with 2 books only, and again, those were pretty good. But yeah, and again, I didn't pay for any of them. Of course, I didn't. But and they were good. You know, they were fine. But I don't know. The ads one was kind of like I didn't really get anything out of that, to be honest. But I digress. Where was I going? Fuck. Creo que he perdido el hilo. You know, that's an expression in Spanish from Español con Juan. You know, if you know, you know. Why do I keep saying that, bro? Fucking if you know, you know. I make a lot of references and shit because that's just how I am. You don't have to, you know every single one of them because you won't know every single one of them because or maybe you do, but yeah. Anyways, fuck. Yo, my neck kind of hurts. My neck kind of hurts because I slept in the bed, today. I was like, I couldn't sleep last night, and I was like, fuck it. I will just go in bed. And, obviously that sounds normal, but like, I sleep on the floor. It's better. It's better for your shit. Yeah, really, really, it's really, I really felt it because like I didn't really want to wake up when I woke up in the bed, but when I wake up on the floor, it's a lot easier to wake up for some reason. Maybe because it's not that comfortable, but you get up immediately. You're like, okay, let's keep going, and you feel great. Like your body, your back feels great, your neck feels great. You all should really try. But this is not a video about health or that. Or I guess it could be about health, at the end of the day. We're all trying to make money. So yeah, why are these people that are supposedly making, I never understood the motherfuckers that are making so much money trying to make more. Like, you're making $1 million a month from trading, and you're over here selling me a $300 course, you know? Like, yeah, they might make like, I don't know, 100K from that shit a month. I don't know, I haven't calculated it. But like, okay, that's a 10% increase in revenue. Sure, that's cool, right? But like, what's the difference between making 1 million and making 1.1 million, And I know it's like, oh, you want a passive income, you want, trading is kind of risky sometimes. You don't want to, you'll have losing months and whatever. And I get that, but if you're really that good at trading, because you must be good as shit if you make $1 million a month, then that 100K is not really, like, yeah, like it's not worth making a whole YouTube channel, the whole fucking grind for 10% in revenue. Like something doesn't add up, you know? It does make sense to make a YouTube channel and be like, yo, I'm just gonna give advice for free. I wanna give back. I fucking made it, I wanna I wanna make I wanna show these motherfuckers that this shit is possible and all of that. That makes more sense to me. Then, because at least you could be like, okay, he has a purpose. He's like, okay, he wants to give back now. But why the fuck are you selling me, words about fair value gaps? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because they don't actually make money. Most of them don't. Like me, now I don't make that kind of money. So maybe I would think different, because I know it's kind of like a video game. Once you make money, you want to make more. To be honest, I don't think I would be like that. Like, I value more um, making enough to satisfy my needs, which could be a lot, Um, like, yeah, I would like to live in a nice house, have a nice car, be able to travel anytime I want, and all of that, right? But these motherfuckers already have that. Like, why the fuck do you need to make more than 1 million a month? Like, at that point, no more money is not gonna be the solution. So what they do is most of these 17-year-olds fucking, I made 10 million at 12. I made shit. I woke up. I got out of the fucking womb with 3 million. The fuck? You are behind. It's like, man, number one, if you really made that shit, congrats. But like, you can't deny there was some luck involved. Like, I don't care who you are. If you're fucking 14 and you made whatever much you're over here throwing up millions, um you got lucky as well. Like, there are motherfuckers that have been hustling for longer than you've been alive, and you've probably only been trading for like 2 years, or whatever, or being a rapper, like, Baby Santana. Like, I think he's cool. He's cool, but like, come on, he got lucky too. He was blowing up. He was blowing up at 14, and he was making music for 2 years. But a motherfucker that's been trying to make trading work for the past 20 years, will laugh at him and be like, yo, he got lucky, And of course, you build your luck yourself. You can only get lucky without action, And that's what I always tell my homie. I'm like, yo, that you build luck. Like, you build your own luck. Like, oh, you're lucky because you're fucking tall. Yeah, but I'm tall because I drank a fucking shit ton of milk growing up, you know? Like, okay, you build your own luck. There are some motherfuckers that drank a lot of milk or drinked, huh? Fucking English is confusing me sometimes. If you don't know, I fucking never speak English. Actually, I do think in English, but like I never actually like really spoke to someone in English. Well, I did. I don't know. I just don't do it daily, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know how to say that, to be honest. I never learned the fucking grammar. I just like how it sounds. And that's how you should learn a language. Real shit. But where was I going? Where was I at? Fuck, I forgot. Damn. Damn, I forgot. Fuck. What was I saying, bro? So I was saying some real shit, some interesting shit. Oh, you build your own luck. So like the motherfucker that's got a hot girl. I mean, for the most part, that bitch probably didn't jump on his dick. Just oh, just she saw him and like probably climbed up the ranks, you know, all approaching, running game. That's kind of some I don't know if motherfuckers really. Why am I saying motherfuckers a lot like I'm black? I'm not even black. Where black motherfuckers don't even say motherfuckers. They say that other word. Hold on now. Yeah, you build your luck yourself. So while you might be like, oh, that motherfucker got lucky, I'm just gonna keep saying motherfucker. I don't know why. You know. But that motherfucker got lucky. He to have that girl. He got lucky. But like, okay, but you don't know the days he called the end a bunch of girls, went on dates, failed. For the most part, it's not gonna be, their first girl or their second girl or their third super, what I'm saying? Like, if you're a fucking black pillar doomer that's in his basement all day and is crying that he can get a girlfriend, but do you want it to spawn in your room, Gotta go out, cold approach, and your chances are not 100%, but they will increase by 100% if you go out. Like what do you want your DoorDash driver to be your wife? So yeah, you build your luck yourself. I don't know where I was going with this though. I think because I was talking about the business shit, right? And how you build luck yourself. Oh, it's like, yeah, baby Santana. He built his luck himself, Like most 12-year-olds are not working on becoming rappers. Or maybe nowadays they are because the threshold is getting lower and lower, which that's another topic, that's it's kind of sad, At 12 I was still playing with Ben 10 and that's kind of crazy to say, I think. But maybe I was kind of too old for that shit. But still, at 12 I was playing with Ben 10. And I was playing Fortnite too. Well, I don't know if at 12 I was playing with Ben 10. I think I might have. I think I know I was playing with this kind of toys like for a while, like I was kind of too old. And then my grandpa was like, yo, you're too fucking old for this shit. And then I realized, I was like, damn, yeah, I really am. And I couldn't play with toys after that since, which is kind of crazy, Lord. That's crazy, I might talk about that at another point, but all of those are for other topics, I guess. Um So yeah, Baby Santana built his luck himself. He was like, yo, I'm gonna try becoming a rapper. And he tried for 2 years and he succeeded. Or maybe less. I don't, I'm not caught up with. Bro's name is not even Baby Santana anymore. It's just Tana. Because, he turned 18 and he was like, no, I'm not a baby no more. I'm just gonna be Tana. Which, okay, bro. I don't listen to his music, by the way. Antisocial was kind of cool. Was really cool. Really fucking good wave. Like, I still listen to that song sometimes and I just get the nostalgia fucking bump, playing 4, right? I think chapter 2, season 2, listening to Antisocial 2. Shit, that shit was a vibe. That shit was a vibe. I still go crazy for Kobe's verse. So I'm repeating myself a lot. But maybe that, I don't know. This fucking shit is for me, for myself. Like, I'm not selling you anything yet. I might sell shit. I might, at some point. I don't know. But I might do an ethical sale, if you know what I mean. Like, well, you don't know what I mean because I have my own concepts. But I might talk about like ethical ways to make money with YouTube or shit like that online. Not selling courses. I don't think that's too ethical. But yeah, or too moral, I guess. Well, I don't really know the difference between these two words, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so Baby Santana, by working, holy fucking spider. Holy fucking spider. Oh my fucking god, bro. What the fuck? Should I pick it up with a napkin? That she won't even die. I hope I have that thing. Otherwise, I might have to use my Balenciaga boot. Fuck. I keep getting interrupted, but this is a big ass fucking spider in my. Holy shit. Yo, he's not that. Oh my god, he left blood. What the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't really have fears like that, but man, spiders are ugly. Spiders are fucking ugly. What the fuck? Bro left black blood and everything. Why was bro so fat? It makes you think like, when you're sleeping, what kind of shit they be on. I think I gotta wrap this shit though. Oh my, I feel, oh my, I feel him like. You usually don't feel the small spiders when you pick them up. But I feel this motherfucker. What the fuck? Yo, he left a leg too. Why is my cat not catching any spiders, bro? She's useless. Okay. So Baby Santana worked. He worked for a couple of years, a couple of months. I don't know. And by working, he gave himself the ability to have the luck to succeed. If he never worked, he would have never had the luck to succeed. So many people that are like, oh, this rapper got lucky. Well, have you tried being a rapper yourself? You haven't. And now you would probably not succeed, but bro genuinely tried to succeed, so he actually ended up succeeding. Yes, did he have luck? Yes. But if he never tried, he would have never had the luck in the first place. And if you think about it, kind of any business is like that. With kind of have to get lucky, but you just become better that at some point you hit, you know? So statistically, your first business is not going to make money. But after you make your first business and you fail, you gain some XP, you gain some knowledge that your second business, well, that's probably not going to make money either. But like you keep doing that, and it's like when you get to like business 7, your chances of success rate are like 70%, and they keep increasing. And at some point, yeah, you might get extremely unlucky because your success rate is never going to be 100%. But if your success rate is going to be, and you only need to hit once, right? So if you get to like, I don't know, business 15 and your success rate is 95%, well, business 15 is probably going to work, or 16 or 17 or 18. One of them is probably going to work if you're extremely unlucky, right? Because you build, even if it's a completely different business. That's why someone, I don't know, name a fucking business. Someone starting AI automations agency the 15th time going to have a higher success rate than the person starting in the first time or on the 15th time, but it's his 15th business idea, because by that time, they would have the copywriting knowledge, the AI knowledge thing, because nowadays you really need to be up with Claude and all of the AIs, because they really help you in business, whether you like it or not. You have to use them. Pretty much like how the internet was in the early 2000s. But I digress. Yeah, I was kind of saying that these people, like, while they did build their luck themselves, the 17-year-old millionaires or the 16-year-old millionaires, or, yeah, for sure. They built their luck themselves, but they still got kind of lucky, and them selling a course, for the most part, is not going to get the other person to make money, because, is that thing, that mathematical thing that it's survivor bias or whatever, that statistically, one in a, I don't know how many people are gonna win no matter what. I don't know. I haven't looked too deep into that shit, because I feel like that's kind of doomer mentality. Because they're basically saying that you'll never make it because success is only mathematical, which is not fucking true. Like I said, you gotta have luck, but you built your luck. And I'm not gonna go in circles about that shit again. So I don't know if these 17 fucking millionaires should really be selling courses like that. Should really be telling you how to trade or how to, you know what I'm saying? Because number one, they're most likely lying. And I'm not even talking about young guys now. I'm talking about every age group. If a motherfucker is making a video about top 15 business side hustles to make 10K a month, number one, that motherfucker didn't even try all of them. For the most part, like I will bet all my money, or no, I wouldn't bet all my money, but for the most part, these people don't actually try the business. They're like, oh, top 15 businesses, and they're like, AI automation, then YouTube channel automation, then AI PDF, then agency, drop shipping, trading, the basic stuff. Sales, which probably one of the better ones, to be honest, because you get to actually know the customer in any business. So if you really don't know what to do, sales might be a pretty good thing. And I don't know, I love think that's kind of cool. Like, at least you're not staring at the screen, I feel like, for the most part. I might be completely wrong, Never take my information for granted. Because I don't know shit either. But this is why I'm trying to document my journey through this channel. And maybe we look back in 10 years and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker really made it. Or at least he got wiser, because I always read. I'm always trying to better myself and trying to get wiser, and it's gonna be just an interesting thing, And I also kind of want to prove that this shit is possible. I'm just a normal ass dude. Well, I'm better looking than average. Which I might make like a little video about that shit, because I don't know, that's kind of interesting. How life is to be what kids say nowadays is an HTN. Shit. An HTN with child light potential. If you don't know these terms, I envy you, to be honest. So, what I'm saying is kind of, most likely, these guys either got lucky or they're straight up just lying to your face and they're like, yo, I'm gonna make money off you. That's what I want. I'm gonna say that I'm a dropshipping millionaire and you gonna believe me. And I'm either gonna make money from selling you my Shopify affiliate link or selling you a course or both. I'm not saying you can't get good advice from them. I'm saying that you should probably not buy their shit. Okay? Because pretty much all the advice that you're gonna get is gonna be from a guru. Like, we kind of romanticize this guru thing. Oh, he's a fucking guru. I'm not gonna listen to him. But like, everybody's a fucking guru, Like, is ICT a scammer? Maybe, probably. He probably can't trade, yeah. But did he make a lot of millionaires and a lot of people successful? Yeah. At least that's what I like to think. But no, I actually saw it. Like, come on. Like, if you actually backtest, you see that this shit works, I don't care about algorithm. I don't care about, I understand that this shit can work. Like, this shit can work, bro. But I think trading Bitcoin is kind of better than Nasdaq low-key nowadays. I used to hate trading Bitcoin, but now I'm kind of back on Bitcoin. Okay, I'm getting kind of my energy is draining out, and I think I want to end this shit. Okay, so these people that are trading, that are showing you how to trade, how to do this, how to do that, their advice might be valid. Okay, their advice might be solid, but keep in mind that they're most likely broke. Okay, they're most likely broke, and they're praying that you will buy their course. And let me tell you this. This is what I wanted to say actually. So, like Miles Morales, okay? Like Miles Morales, you gotta be like, nah, I'ma do my own thing. You cannot copy anybody because what has been done can be replicated. You can only look in the past. You cannot replicate something from the past. You cannot. It's just not possible. It happened. You can learn from it, but it won't happen the same. Lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice, or something like that. So, like Miles Morales, you gotta be like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Because I think that's the way to go in anything. There is no best way to work out, to train. Anyone who has been training for a long time knows that. Everybody can get jacked in so many fucking ways. And my lifting program is just straight up weird. I didn't copy it from nobody. I do a kind of weird, very weird split. If I were to say, I would say it's kind of natural hypertrophy inspired, which I don't know what happened to him. I mean, I know what happened to him. He sold out. But that's besides the point. It's kind of that kind of split inspired. Kind of. If I were to say it's kind of 50% that and then the other 50% a whole bunch of random shit. But what I'm saying is, it's mine. Nobody really has a split like that, or I created it myself. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing, I'm getting into this shit, so I might talk more in the future. But dancing, everybody has their own kind of swag with the dancing. You can't really just copy like a dance style and be exactly like that. Like Lil Uzi, yeah, he dances in some kind of way, but it's still Lil Uzi's dancing. You can learn the basic, you can learn the top rock, you can learn the whatever, and yeah, you gotta learn the basic shit. Like, you're gonna go in the gym and you're gonna bench press, you're gonna do push-ups, you're gonna do pull-ups, but at some point you're gonna switch it up. You're gonna be like, yeah, I do pull-ups, but like my rep range is kind of interesting. The way I do them, the way, what I'm saying. Like most people don't use straps on pull-ups. I do. I don't care. I'm gonna use straps on pull-ups. Like, what's the point of not using straps on pull-ups? I train forearms anyways, right? Okay. Let me think about another thing. YouTube might be the best example. There are not really two YouTubers that are the same. Everybody's they're all, so two Fortnite YouTubers, I don't know, fucking Cypher PK and fucking HJ Dugan. Okay. I might put Fortnite in the background actually of my videos. I don't know. Because I'm gonna say it, bro, it's the only game I really enjoyed. No, I'm not gonna say that. No, actually, that's a stupid fucking comment. But I'm not gonna edit it out because I'm lazy and I'm not editing my fucking videos, bro. I would be mad as shit if I wasn't recording. That thought just came into my head because my iPhone is kind of ass. But yeah. Cypher PK and HJ Dugan have wildly different formats, right? There are no people like them. Like, yeah, they might be similar, but they don't really like them. Or YouTube in general. So why would you think that if you copy this trading strategy word for word, bar for bar, it's gonna work? Just doesn't make sense. There are no two of the same rappers. Yes, Osama-san was biting Carti at first. He was not 100% biting, but then he switched up. and he created his own lane. You know, you can copy, you can copy a little bit, but when you copy, you're not gonna be successful, okay? Or you're gonna have low. You're gonna be, you know, quite down. You're not gonna be super, super up. So why would, you know, AI automation like YouTube, like why would you fucking blow up if you just ask ChatGPT to, yeah, bro, write me a video scripts about 7 levels of slavery or some shit like that, and you get the AI script, and then you plug it into fucking, I don't know, Kling or whatever to make the videos. And why would you think that would work? That wouldn't work. You gotta be different. So this is what I'm saying. Just copy what you can take bits and pieces from the advice of people. Like if you've never ran ads before, probably a good idea to watch a course, or most likely try to get it for free. But if you really know that there's a good book or a good course, no, actually books are different because you can pretty much get all of them for free, and they're kind of time tested, a lot of them, because they're old, right? But that's fine, but you can expect to have great results by doing the exact same thing this guru is telling you to do. And keep in mind that these people are always, they're not sharing 100% of the stuff. They might say, oh, this is how you do it, but in reality they don't talk about 90% of the shit, of the other shit they do, because they're either keeping it for the private stuff, or they're keeping it because obviously they don't want to share everything ever. It's kind of a rule, you cannot share everything. Now, in this channel, I'll try to share everything, but I'm not a fucking savior. I'm not that wise. I know some things, but yeah, I'll try to share everything. I'm not trying to look like I'm Jesus or I'm your fucking savior. I'm not fucking, I'm just making videos about my thoughts. Like, these are genuinely my thoughts. That's why I go on rant sometimes, because kind of often, because this is generally how I think. No script, no nothing. I'm just walking around my house, taking some steps, getting my steps in, and talking about whatever I feel like talking about. I'm not gonna gatekeep shit, because I don't really know what. Yes, I want to make money from YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Yes, I want to make money from you, but that doesn't mean that like I'm a share. I'm a share, and by making money, I mean like some, I don't know, some neutral shit, like selling merch or some shit like that. Like that's neutral, bro. Like, you cannot hate on someone for selling merch. Come on now. I don't know if I'm gonna sell merch. Whatever. Well, hopefully my trading works out till this fucking channel works out, because obviously I'm not trying to perfect or make the videos. I'm just, I used to. Okay. I'm over here jumping onto shit. I wanted to say that really polish my video later. Okay, I'm not, trying to hide some shit, but like, I'm getting off course, off topic, and all of these could be other videos ideas. And yeah, So yeah, just do your own thing, because mm, doing someone else's thing most likely won't work for you. Because like I said, lightning doesn't strike twice. You can look at the advice and be like, this is arguably good advice, like objectively, you have to write a good headline that, I'm saying, has this market desire and whatever. Okay. But you cannot copy what has been done before. Not only because you'll get copyrighted, but because you, even on things that you can't get copyrighted on, like you can technically copy a trading strategy, but it won't work because that trading strategy only worked in the past. A trading strategy is always being developed, because otherwise, people would just make AI trading work and everybody would be rich and the economy would go to shit. And that's again another topic for another video. But I wonder that could happen in the future, but AI is not good enough to have into trading intuition or business intuition right now. It can help you with mechanical shit. It's like a calculator, a more advanced calculator. More advanced calculator is gonna help you solve your math problems, but it's not gonna create a math problem itself. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but yeah, you need to see what you, and it sucks because this is this takes time, That's why I said you need to fail a bunch of businesses before your first one gets to run, because you need to build this shit. It's like, and you cannot steal it from anyone else. It's intuition. It's just knowing that for some reason this ad works better than that ad before even testing it, or knowing that even though your trading strategy might work, it's not gonna work here, or knowing that today I'm not gonna push to failure on this set of bench, or knowing that I should try to get that one extra rep today, or I'm gonna eat a little bit more today because I think this and that, or I'm gonna eat a little bit less today because I ate high fat ground beef and I'm not gonna eat cheese today anymore. Some shit, I'm just saying what I do sometimes, right? It's intuition. It's what is the highest, is the most important skill you can have, It's why learning a script, talk to girl, doesn't work, even if you know the script, So do your own thing. Don't really try to copy anyone else. You can have like mentors. You can have people you admire, you want to be like. I would recommend, to be honest, fictional. Like my biggest inspirations are from anime. Then I butchered this fucking language today so much. My bad. Hope you can understand me.